Loading up the lap tonight, got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win, that's where the legend begins. Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon by my side. We'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We're Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon by my side. We'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll
What is up, YouTube? Luke Superstar here, back with another amazing day in Pokemon Go. Time out! I forgot my light, so you can see my wonderful, amazing, beautiful face, nice and lit up, bright, on camera, just for y'all. Anyway, today we got a banger of a video today. Maybe bang isn't right with the right word. What's the right word? Bang, hit, strike, punch, punch. We are going with bullet punch on the Sizer. I saw the cat. What a distracting day. I need to dial in here. Let me tell you why. We have had a big problem with the current meta and the Pokemon that are in it. Fairy types have been a pain in my butt, for one. I was running a really good dragon comp yesterday with Shadow Salamence, and it was really fun. Shadow Salamence is insane. If you didn't see that video, check it out on my channel for sure. But we're just running into fairy after fairy after fairy after fairy. And so I decided today we were going to have a hard counter, hard answer to the fairy types. So we got Sizer on our team. The good thing about Sizer and typing in general, same as Fortress, Bug and Steel type, only has one weakness. So Sizer's going to be a pretty good matchup into a lot of different things, except Fire. If we come into Fire, we run as fast as we can for the hills, but that's the only weakness on Sizer. Interesting typing, isn't that? Let me show you. If you don't know a lot about Pokemon typings, number one, I have a whole video and a type chart available. Let me pull it up for you. Stand by. I have created the best type chart ever made in history, which goes over all the different typings in Pokemon Go. So this is available on my channel. Check it out if you're interested in downloading it for free. But when it comes to typing, one of the best dual typings in the game is actually Steel Bug, because you only end up with one weakness. That's it. There's only one type in the game that can hit you for super effective damage, and it's Fire. It is a double weakness. So if you get hit by Fire, you're going to get absolutely destroyed. But that's it. That's the only weakness you have. With your only one weakness, you get 9 different resistances. That means you resist 9 different types of damage: grass, poison, bug, dragon, fairy, ice, normal, psychic, steel. So all those types of moves just give you a ton of resistances. So, that being said, Sizer's pretty good. So we're going Bullet Punch, which is just huge damage as a fast move, decent energy gain, respectable energy gain. And then we're running Night Slash and Trailblaze, which is an interesting moveset. We're not running any bug moves or any steel moves in the charge section. And the reason is A, Trailblaze is good. It's good into water types, ground types, anything that grass is super effective to. But on top of that, it gives you the attack boost, so then your bullet punches really start hitting really, really hard. And then you have Night Slash for coverage, because if you're running Trailblaze, Iron Head, or X-Scissor, then you don't even touch Fire. So there's no way for you to hit Fire for super effective or normal. Everything's resisted. So Night Slash is just a good general move that isn't resisted by a lot of types, that allows you to hit fire, water, flying, all the different weird types, at least for neutral damage. So it's just really good coverage move. If you didn't have this and you come up against a fire, you lose anyways. Fire you probably lose, but if you at least have a Night Slash armed and ready against a fire type, maybe you at least live long enough to get a Night Slash off. So anyways, the funny part about today and the awesome part is we are running Bullet Punch, meaning we're going to be punching a lot of things. And you guys know, if you've watched my channel more than 1 second, my favorite thing to punch is Dunsparce. So hopefully we get to punch some Dunsparces, because we've been exercising in the gym with our Sizer. Wow, this is loud. Thank you for creating a zip. We've been exercising in the gym with our Sizer, working out and getting ready to punch Dunsparces.
Final round. Fight. KO.
So it'll be a lot of fun. Anytime we get a chance to throw some bullet punches at some Dunsparces, it's gonna be a good day. We love to torture Dunsparces on this channel. So anyways, this is the team. I was gonna say, let's take a look at the team. We're already on the screen. So with Sizer, number one, first and foremost, we needed something good against fire. In this case, we have two things that are really good against fire. We got the Stunfisk, which is just an absolutely amazing pick to go along with the Sizer, and I'll tell you why. Number one, Sizer's really, really good in general into a lot of different things. We hit ice really strong, we hit fairy really strong, we hit water for super effective, we hit ghost for super effective, a lot of different stuff. So some of the things that we're gonna struggle with are steel, another steel type. We really don't have anything that's good against steel. Of course, fire, that's gonna be a really bad one for us as well. Flying isn't the best. We're not the best into flying with Trailblaze. Night Slash is okay, but still not the best particular matchup. Things like a rock and some of the other things. Actually, rock's fine because we have Trailblaze. But anyways, point is Stunfisk is a really good answer to a lot of those things. Stunfisk has electric and ground. So fire, we just beat with ground. And if it happens to be a fire flying type, then we have electric coverage. So it's just really good coverage to make sure we cover all those weaknesses. Plus, we're okay into water. You know, Stunfisk is just a generally good Pokemon. And then we have the Lapras, which is another really good one, which is good for coverage. Again, fire. We're ice, so it's neutral to us, but we throw back really good with water. So Lapras is just good as well. And then we got the ice as well for coverage against grass types, flying types as well. So generally speaking, we have pretty good coverage. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different types of damage that we're outputting with this team of 3. So it's a good team on paper. We're gonna see how we can do to deal with it. So that being said, the final piece of the puzzle that we have to decide is who we're gonna lead. So initially, yeah, the Zippia says the disdain for Dunsparce will never get old. I Fully Baked says, let's go. Absolutely. We love to beat up Dunsparces. I'll never, ever, ever like Dunsparce. I hate Dunsparce. Anyways, initially I was going to lead Sizer up front, but Sizer can be hard countered the hardest out of anyone. If Lapras and Stunfisk get hard countered, they have enough bulk to like get through it, do some things. If Sizer gets hard countered, immediate switch out, no doubt about it, and then we're on our heels with switching. So, in my opinion, I think we're better off starting Sizer not in the lead, but maybe we'll change that up. We'll kind of see how it goes. I think most Pokemon lead their bulky stuff, and I don't think you see a lot of Wigglytuffs up front. I think you see some Ninetales up front, but anyways, the reason is I want Sizer to be a total surprise. I don't even want them to know it's coming. I want them to think they're gonna do their normally Wigglytuff things. They're gonna think I have a Jellicent or something in the back. And then when they switch into Wigglytuff or Ninetales or whoever, and I switch into Sizer, they're gonna have a bad day. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's go premium rewards. I like this team. I have a rank 1 Stunfisk, which is just absolutely ridiculous. I'm really confident within it. Lapras has an elite legacy move, so I think we're really good here, and it's worth using the Premier. So we're gonna have a great day. Let's get into these battles and have some fun. Slime says, I would actually use this team if I had a Stunfisk. Yeah, I have a rank 1 Stunfisk, man. I got really lucky with that one. All right, Oranguru right out of the gates. So Oranguru has Trailblaze and Brutal Swing, I believe. But it's fine for us. So we'll just chuck Mud Bombs at him. We'll probably just tank a Trailblaze, no problem. And try and get out some shields, try and get through this match. So he's definitely going for a Trailblaze here. I actually could shield it if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Stunfisk is a beast. Okay, that's fine. So if he goes for a big charge again, we'll shield the second one and keep the Stunfisk alive. Or we can go for a catch. We double resist grass with Sizer here, but I don't want to do that because, again, if we get hard countered here, this is a Brutal Swing. That's fine. It might be enough to KO, it probably is. But we don't want a hard switch into Sizer. Because if we get countered, we have to switch out. I should be able to farm this down. Okay, he goes for another Brutal Swing. We just have to tank this one. That one's unfortunate. But I'm saving the Sizer. I'm not just going to throw the Sizer in and let it get countered by a fire type. Okay, water, electric. You know, we're just going to have to risk it. We don't want to fight that with Lapras, so we just have to hope he... What is that? That's really fast for a Lantern. I guess he's using Charge Beam. I thought Lantern was way slower than that. Wow. Wow. Okay. This is what I mean about Corviknight being a flying type. So we're just going to have to throw Night Slashes. Hopefully we get the attack boost. We do not. This is bad. I did not... The Lantern running Charge Beam and having spam moves is tough. He pretty much just beats the Lapras here. I'm doing good damage against the Corviknight though, but he gets the full farm. I'm pretty sure we just lose this now. We have to just shield. It's unfortunate. Lantern's not very good. We would really have wanted the Stunfisk against the Lantern here. He does get the attack boost too. Unfortunate. I didn't expect him to get a Surf that fast. I've never seen a Lantern Surf that fast. Yeah, we just lose. All right. No chance. He's got 2 shields. Unfortunate. So... It's so annoying. What an annoying team, guys. Oranguru, Trailblazes, then into the Lantern, and the Corviknight. That was just a bad matchup for us. I guess we can shield the Trailblaze, which is super effective. Here's what I'm gonna do. From now on, I'm not gonna let super effective damage sneak through. So our Stunfisk is better, unless he's got a rank 1, which he does not. You can tell by the stats. So he probably wins on charge priority. Oh, I do. Okay, no, he's still farming. He probably has more attack than us because he's got a lower CP, meaning we have the most optimal bulk. He has not as optimal bulk. So what I was saying is I don't want to just let super effective damage keep coming through here. So I'm going to go for a catch on this one, I think. Okay, he goes for a catch. See, but now the good thing is now we can come in and counter here. So Shift Tree, I think we're fine here. I don't know if it has fighting. We should resist, but look at this fast move damage. So I'm just going to chuck Night Slashes here. We resist grass for sure. I think it may have fighting, which is neutral. I'll probably shield. I'll probably just shield and get the full farm down here. If he has fire, he has fire. But we dealt with the Shift Tree, which is a big problem to our team. We're double weak to grass with Lapras and with Stunfisk. So I'm happy to get rid of that. I guess he don't have fire because he would have switched right into it. Perfect. Quillfish, Trailblaze is neutral. So Quillfish actually resists the bullet punches with water. So not going to be very strong, but the attack boost will help. Okay, he just tanks it. I'm just going to tank these. I'll bring the Stunfisk back in here. Stunfisk versus Stunfisk, and then Lapras can just absolutely bring it home. And he brings it right in, so that's even better for us. Okay, I'm gonna shield this. All he has left is the Stunfisk and the, what's his name? Quillfish. And so we have super effective damage. And if I can keep the Stunfisk alive through this, it'll be good. But I should be able to beat the Quillfish with Lapras too. I don't know, he resists. He resists my water and my ice. So maybe not. But we're definitely ahead on health, and we still have the Sizer. So we should be okay. Really? Wow. Okay, that ended up sucking. He got the perfect timing off. The good news is the Lapras can deal with this, and the Sizer can deal with that. So even though Discharge is super effective, it's not a super strong move. But that's unfortunate. Wow. That charge timing sucks. What's your keen for the Electric Thunder Cup? I probably won't even play that, to be honest. I think that's going to be super annoying. Okay, he gets the catch, but that's fine. I would rather... I don't know. Hopefully he no-shields. He doesn't. Okay, perfect. Now we do as much damage as we can here. I'm just going to go for Night Slash. It's plenty. He's got to shield this. And then we're almost at a second Sparkling Aria, so we should win. I think we even can tank a Discharge, to be honest. So we hope this KOs. If it doesn't and he gets extra farm, then it's bad. We should race him here, yeah. Really? Come on, man. My God. What a pain in the ass. We survive, I'm sure, right? We have to. Come on, bro. Okay, 1 health. Woo! Wow, that was close. I was starting to get a little scared there, but the Lapras comes in with 1 health and survives there. Wow. Okay. GG's. GG's. Wow. Hi, everyone, and good evening, and Pratyasha. I don't think that was Charge Beam. I just don't think they overfarm like most people do. No, that was way too fast. I use Lantern. We can look at the replay. I use Lantern and water, the water move. Let's look at it. Is way slower. It takes me forever to get a Surf with Lantern. So Water Gun is 3.5 or 3. Charge Beam is 3.67. So Water Gun takes 15 turns. Charge Beam only takes, I guess it does take 15. Wow. That's interesting. So they're both 15 on the first turn, on the first time. Interesting. Okay, never mind. I'm lying. That just seemed fast. Wow. Interesting. Okay, whatever. We win 1-0. Wait, was that the first match or the second one? No, we lost one, didn't we? Yeah, we lost one. 1-1. All right. That was Spark, not Charge Beam. Okay, well, whatever. It's all good. So, okay. I still haven't had a chance to really... yeah, man, you need to count fast attacks and get to the closer Pokemon. I agree. Let's try. I'm bad at counting, but let's see. I don't know all the counts, but let's see. I don't know what Dusknoir's count is. I feel like it's like 10. So 4 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and he has, so that was right. He does have Ice Punch, I think. No, he doesn't. He uses Dynamic Punch and Shadow Punch. Okay, we tanked that just fine. But we do know it's 4. So maybe we can go... Actually, we don't need to do anything. We'll just stand with Stunfisk. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now it's 3. So it's 4, then 3. That's okay. So now we'll go to try and throw a little bit before his timing. Okay, so Dynamic Punch. 1. I'm like counting. I'm not even paying attention to my health bar. See, that's why it's like... Counting is tough, because I don't even know what he's throwing. I don't even know what his counts are. There we go. Farm it down. Dang it. All right, we give up on the Stunfisk. So I'm going to go into the Lapras here. Nah. Yeah, I'm going to go into the Lapras. Whatever. I don't like going down first, because it gives him a chance to counter like this. Okay, we go for the catch. Double resisted grass. Maybe he's throwing a rock tomb because that's super effective too. But still, watch these bullet punches. Okay, he switches. Fucking A. God damn it, dude. That's exactly why. I'm not gonna get mad. I told myself today we're not gonna get upset with this team because I know it's hard countered, but that right there was worst case scenario. That was exactly what I mean there. I should have just stayed and went to Lapras. I went for the risky play to go for a grass knot catch. It was a rock tomb anyways. And then of course he has fire in the back. So that was a terrible play and I deserve to be dragged out back and shot like a pig. That was aggressive. I apologize. Okay. Count in your head? Wow. That's mean. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. That was just a bad play though. Yeah, Slime's like, I've just been memeing with triple shadows. All right. Let me settle down a little bit. I can't do that. I can never do that. I just have to always, always, always assume they have fire. So that's exactly why I'm not doing that. And I'm not going to do that anymore. That's just a hard loss. I just give up the entire game when I do that. So like for now, for example, this is not the matchup we want, but it is what it is. So I may invest a little bit more into my Stunfisk, to be honest. I don't think I really need shields for the Sizer. Like I'm saving shields for the Sizer, but I don't think I need them because I'm gonna shield. Because the Sizer only has one super effective typing, and usually it comes from their fast moves anyways, not their charge moves. Most fire users are Incinerate. So I think I'm going to just start shielding damage that's going to be super effective and not even worry about like trying to save all shields for the Sizer. This time I'm not shielding though because he may think I'm going to shield again and Rock Tomb. It's probably a Grass Knot again. See what I mean? Like shielding one of those I think was the right play. Especially, I think in this particular team, my goal is to get switch priority. So if I can get rid of his first Pokemon, then mine goes down and I can switch into who I want, it's gonna be better than just riskily, is riskily a word? Risky. Okay, perfect. Then risky going with just a random switch. I knew that was a Psychic Fangs. I'm glad I didn't one-shot. And he gets the catch. God, that's annoying. That's annoying because that should have been a charge tie. If I threw that right away, why is it a turn late? Okay, now we go into this, which is really good. So Trailblaze is super effective. Night Slash is super effective. I'm gonna Trailblaze here. I'm gonna shield. I'm gonna Trailblaze because he's gonna shield either way, I think. And if I'd rather get some attack boost on my bullet punches, even though they're resisted, I feel like it's better than just throwing a Night Slash and saving a little energy. There you go. Now we get that farm down, and now watch. Bullet punch, bullet punch, bullet punch, bullet punch, bullet punch, Night Slash. This is resisted, but it's also boosted. The problem is he can one-shot my freaking Lapras here. So I think I just do this. I think I just sack the Lapras. I think I just lose here. Morpeko's not who we want to see. Yep. Yep. The good news is we resist the dark one, I think. No, we don't. We lose. Fucking Morpeko. God, guys. What hard teams. All right, I'm leading the Sizer. I'm gonna lead the Sizer. Like, that match just sucks. Like, what can we do? I guess if we would have switched into the Sizer immediately, he doesn't have fire on that team and we probably just win. But, I don't know. Maybe this team just sucks. I don't know. Frickin' So this is good. We resist what he does. Sucker Punch is neutral, but we resist Swift, Trailblaze, and Brick Break is neutral. If it's a Brick Break, I may have to switch. Why is every Furret running Brick Break, dude? Come on. Every Furret is running Brick Break, and they never run Brick Break. But today, it's just like, or the last few days, every single Furret I've played has had Brick Break. Never Trailblaze, and it's super annoying. Okay, we get out both shields. I'll take that. Okay, we know he doesn't have Trailblaze, so we don't have to shield this. But that's annoying. Usually, first are running Trailblaze. So to have Brick Break's kind of annoying. He's running Brick Break and Trailblaze. Dude, give me a break. Give me a break. Have you guys ever seen it? Have you guys ever seen a Furret not run Swift? That's annoying. Super annoying. All right, it's fine. We're up 2 shields. Okay, and he has a Como-O. Great. Como-O can one-shot both my Pokemon. He doesn't have shields, though. So the question is, do I shield? I'm going to do this. I'm going to switch and shield because my fast move pressure. I'm going to shield either way. Clinging Scales, I have to shield. Upper Hand, I have to shield. But I do have fast move pressure now. And he's running Brick Break too. Perfect. So stupid. I'm just gonna go for the full farm here. That's so stupid, by the way. Double Brick Break team. Good job, double Brick Break. Perfect. And then double Brick Break and a Clodsire. That's so funny. Double Brick Break and a Clodsire. I think we just win here with another Sparkling Aria. That's funny. I'm sorry, but that just makes me laugh. Double Brick Break and a Clodsire. I don't know how people build their teams. I think people wake up and they're like, how can I be the most annoying today? Let me run Furret with Brick Break and Trailblaze. And then I'll run, you know what? Let's add another Brick Break to the team, because why not? Brick Break's fun. Especially with all these ghost types out there. Ghost being like #1 in the meta right now. Fairy being #1 in the meta. I'll run double Brick Break, and then why not? Clodsire. Let's just add Clodsire in. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. The good thing is the Sizer did put in some work there. So we'll take it. 3 and 2 in the first set. 2 and 3 in the first set. Could have been better, could have been worse, but... Oh boy, these people and their teams. I'm not even gonna get into algorithms. I was just gonna say, think about the algorithms today. By the way, that little piece of hair sticking up is driving me crazy. See it? Right there. Right there. For Farigiraf, all right. This is good. We resist. We're Steel and Bug, and we have Night Slash. I have no idea what Farigiraf's coverage is. I think it has Trailblaze too. I don't know. I don't think it has Fire. I'm gonna no shield, but if it's something stupid, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, I can take that. That's really annoying because we are psychic. I mean, those are psychics and they're resisted and they're still doing a ton of damage. Let's go into Stunfisk here because we resist the rock throws with Stunfisk. We do super effective double damage with Mud Bomb, and his coverage is Flamethrower, which does 0 damage. So we'll just hardcore farm this up. I expect him to no shield. Okay, no damage at all. This is looking good for us. I don't know about this team. Girafarig and Bastiodon. I'm gonna overfarm this. Perfect. double weak to ground, and I got the Stunfisk answer, so he's not happy about that. All right, back into this. That's what I expected. I expect a shield, so I just threw the discharge. I probably should have mud bombed because they're the same, but doesn't matter. He's gonna shield. You probably. I'll just give up on this Stunfisk. Maybe I live. Oh yeah, what is he doing? That ain't gonna cut it. Okay, we should be good here. We'll see what he has left. I probably switch out either way to get rid of my Psychic Fangs debuff. See what he has. Fighting again? Scrafty. Perfect. And we get this off. Scrafty's kind of interesting. It's not good because our Lapras is weak to Scrafty. So this actually kind of sucks. We have 2 shields. I'm not gonna use them here. If this is a power-up punch, we probably lose because he doesn't even need shields. He just farms us down. Yeah, we probably just lose this. Look at this fast move damage here. 1 Sparkling Aria probably wins, but another power-up punch plus some fast moves. This needs to KO right now or we're probably gonna lose. It probably does. It probably does. I hope it does. I really hope it does. Die, animal boy! There we go. GG's. Scrafty was scary, but not good enough. All right, I have to potty, so stand by. Be right back.
Loading up a lap tonight, got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win, that's where the legend begins. Luke superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon by my side. We'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll Luke superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed.
All right, Real T.O. says, Sizer and Lapras now off meta. Undercharge. I probably should have. Just so you guys know, whenever you guys type in the chat advice live in the game, I never gonna see it in time. I'll see it after. So if you say like, you should have undercharged that, I'll probably see it. But if you're like, undercharge, throw now, I'll just never see it. Okay, 3-3, we are back in, not winning, but we're up. And we're getting some bullet punches off. We haven't had a chance to bullet punch a fairy yet, so I think we need to head back to the gym, warm up, practice our bullet punches a little bit before the next match. Let's do that.
Final round. Fight. KO.
There we go. Now we got the bullet punches warmed up. Everyone say a prayer to the algorithm gods. Let's do that. Dear algorithm gods, you suck, first of all. Just got to throw that out there. Normally, you screw us hard. We have a Stunfisk and you give us grass or ground. We have a Lapras and you give us fighting. Thankfully, we have Psywave, but come on, fighting. We have a bullet puncher and you've yet to bless this stream with a fairy or an ice type. So we pray, oh algorithm gods, that you give us a fairy and an ice type, if there truly is a god out there for the algorithms. And let it be a hard pivot, so we can hard pivot and it has no answer. In the name of Pikachu, amen. All right, here we go. Let's just get one. The problem is now we're leading Sizer. So if there's a Ninetales, it's gonna run away. But I bet you we get a Ninetales right away. Our prayers are answered. Hallelujah. No, but this works. We can do this. We can punch this one. It's a rock type. Boom. Yeah, you better run. No. See what I mean? I didn't even have a chance to switch. I was waiting to see what it was, and a full Incinerate came through. Okay, this is fine. But that Cradilly's gonna eat some bullet punches to the absolute brain before this match is over. You better believe it. You better believe it. And we're gonna get out double shields right here for sure. And I'm gonna shield just in case it's a Brave Bird. It probably isn't, but I'm gonna shield anyway, because we'll get out both shields here anyways. That's what I expected. He might go, yep, that's what I expected. Boom, 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 boom. And we're gonna Trailblaze to get off that attack boost. And we're not gonna shield here because it doesn't matter. Actually, we might. Rock Tomb will probably beat us from this range. And it doesn't matter because Talonflame one-shots us with the fast move. Boom, 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 boom. I really wanted to save a Night Slash for the Talonflame, but if we don't survive, it is what it is. Okay, we don't. I expected that, but that gives me a chance to farm, and I'll do it with the Stunfisk because I have a charge loaded. So does he, though, probably. No, come on, then we get a fairy? That's so annoying. Come on, algorithm gods. That's so annoying. This is good, though. We resist Icy Wind, and he has to throw with the, he has to throw with this to win. Yeah. So now, even if he one-shots me, which I don't think he will, shit, but now Wigglytuff has an Icy Wind. God, that's annoying. Oh, what are you doing? That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. He should have Brave Birded, tried to KO me there, and then Icy Wind the Stunfisk. Now he's got to throw here. No, he doesn't. Boom! How you like them switch apples, buddy? How you like them switch apples? Trying to go for the charm? I should have thrown a Mud Bomb, but this is good enough. This is good enough. Now he's got to throw. Oh shit, does he charm me? I gotta spam. I gotta spam. Come on, I gotta spam. Does charm win? Or does... Yeah, boy! Let's go! I launched my chair back. Take that, algorithm gods! They tried to get me. They tried to save that ugly, nasty Wigglytuff for the end. That's unfortunate. By the way, what is... That's... Let me check. Let me take a look at my bulk on Sizer. Sizer's typing's good, but I don't think the bulk's that good, so even a neutral Rock Tomb hurts. Yeah, I don't have very much bulk. That Rock Tomb was pretty ridiculous damage, but it is what it is. But we did punch him really, really good. But I would have liked to punch the Wigglytuff instead. Let's see. All right. GG's though. We got that one. Now we're in the winner's seat. So leading Sizer is actually working out a little bit better for us. Actually, the reason we almost lost that, or the reason we lost all our health, is because we took one Incinerate. As soon as he switches, here's the plan. From now on, if I have a good lead and they switch immediately, I immediately switch into Stunfisk. I'm not even going to take a second to guess whether it should be Stunfisk or Lapras, because unless it's a grass type specifically, which I don't think they would switch into against Sizer anyways. Unless it's a grass, well, I guess Cradilly is grass. So what I'm trying to say is I need to switch immediately and not take an Incinerate, and I want to just blind switch and not try and see who they're switching into and then switch. I just need to switch. So I'll probably just switch into the Stunfisk. and hope it's a good matchup. But either way, I save my Sizer, so I can't take a big Incinerate and then switch. It's too much damage. Okay, this is good. This isn't our best matchup. So I actually am gonna switch in the Stunfisk. I'm gonna bank that energy, switch in the Stunfisk here. This is a really good matchup for us. Okay, he's just over farming it. And now we get a shield out or damage, so I don't think he timed that very good. Maybe he switches? Yep. Oh, see what I mean? So that's fine. That's fine. Surf is super effective. But we have a Trailblaze or Night Slash loaded. But I'm gonna shield here. I don't need to shield the Corviknight probably. But I will shield a super effective Surf. If we get second shield out or no, he hasn't shielded at all. He might not shield. He might just give up on the Jellicent. He's gonna shield now though, watch this. Or go down. Boom! Okay, he does. So we get out both shields. Back into the Corviknight. We don't shield this. Payback will do good damage, but we still have the Stunfisk and the Lapras here. There you go. This is probably a second Air Cutter. I don't believe he's at Payback and Air Cutter, but he got the attack boost, so that's super annoying. Fucking attack boost, dude. The only reason that one shot is because of the attack boost there. How? How? His fast moves were still coming out at the end. It's resisted, it's fine. And it's a payback? God, dude, so annoying. Wow. That Corviknight did way more than it should have. The free attack boost and the extra whatever. Extra payback was so much extra damage. Damn it. God damn it. Doesn't matter. It's going to do 0 damage anyways. I really wanted to save. I don't know if the Jellicent has energy now. What does a Quagsire do? Is it Earthquake? If it's Earthquake, that sucks. Okay, we can handle. Oh no, fucking A, bro. Come on. Oh my god, dude. What an annoying team. I'm gonna Ice Beam. They're both neutral. Ice Beam's a little stronger. Oh, that sucks. The Jellicent just catching is just annoying. Good job. You're awesome. Whatever. I like how we don't get any fairies now. That's all I'm gonna say. Over tap, you don't press one time. It's over tap. I don't know what that means. I normally just switch anyway so I don't get behind on switch. Okay, this is fine. Dynamic Punch is pretty strong, but it is what it is. I'm gonna shield it. And he has Ice Punch, I'm sure, which is annoying. But we just can't get a break with the algorithms. The last 2 days, 2 Sparkling Arias would have KO'd. Well, I didn't do that, so we lost. I know you guys are trying to help, but just remember I suck. What happened there? Why would he switch into this? Okay. I'm so sick of Corviknights, man. It's a meta kind of day. Okay. See, like, why wasn't that a charge tie, by the way? I don't like that. I think if you press it and it's not an exact turn charge tie, then it should still come out at the next turn. Just because you've registered that that's the action you want to take, so you shouldn't have to register that action again. That's what I feel like. All right. I guess I go into the Lapras here. We don't know what he has in the back, but I mean, Lapras, Metacham just crushes the Lapras here. Corviknight's just annoying. I'm gonna save shields. When this happened, you don't let the charge attack go. Yeah, I expected that. He's gonna shield because he's gonna try and get off this dynamic punch. No, he's not. Wow, okay. All right. I mean, I can't let him just dynamic. See what I mean? I threw that like 4 or 5 sand attacks before he did. And then, see? And now it's a charge? I don't get this game. We both have 1 turn moves. So as soon as mine stopped, it should have came out. But instead, a few of his came out. And of course, it's a Jellicent. My God. Good job. You know what? I'm just going to be positive. I'm going to be positive today. And I'm going to say, good job, good team. You got a great team. 2 Shadow Balls wins, so excellent job. I shouldn't have shielded the Corviknight to save the Lapras. So he outplayed me. He outplayed me. His team's better. He's better. He's more handsome. He's got more money in his bank account. Replace Lapras with Blastoise Ice Beam? No! I'm not going to do it. I may just trash this entire team, though. Maybe I lead the Lapras. Okay. And they always have fast move damage against my Sizer too. Like, see what I mean? Like, every Pokemon I've played against has fast move pressure against my Sizer. So it's already doing a lot of damage. You know what's annoying? Is 0 fire types, by the way, except for the 1 Talonflame that I mispositioned. Of course. And it's a Swampert. It's not even like a Empoleon or a Feraligatr. Those I can handle. That's what Stunfisk can fight back against those with discharge. But the grass ground Hydro Cannon users, worst case scenario. Now he sludges probably, and it one-shots me, or whatever, freaking sludge. What is it called? Sludge Wave, which is ridiculously strong. So he saves a Hydro Cannon, so we just save all shields. We never shield again, which sucks because this dude has Thunder Punch, I believe. But we cannot tank a Hydro Cannon with anything. Yep. Expected that. I took that pretty good. I tanked that pretty good. We need to get a shield out here. We're not going to. And we get the catch because we're amazing at the game. Not really, we suck, but that was a good play. That was a good play. Maybe I can go on a good roll now. Finally, I did something brilliant, and I get the Mud Bomb off. Double, triple, quadruple resisted, a Thunder Punch, catch. That was good. That was pretty good. Swampert comes in and Hydro Cannons. Nope, Low Kicks, okay. Low Kicks has Trailblaze, which we resist, so we do this. We do our own Trailblaze here. Ah, no, we should have saved the Trailblaze for the Swampert. I was thinking in my mind I can tank a Hydro Cannon with Lapras. Shit. Yes. I still go down, but I can get to Night Slash maybe? 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 Is Night Slash enough? I hate this Pokemon. All right. Well, we're not doing terrible, to be honest. We're not, you know, we're not like succeeding. We're losing more than we're winning, but not by much. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a sub. I'm not gonna scrap the team, and I'm not gonna scrap the Sizer, but I'm gonna make a sub.
Final round. Fight. KO.
There, now we exercised and we warmed up. Let's do this. We're gonna just have Stunfisk for fire, and then something else is just completely different. So let's go. Let's go Corsola. I'm gonna go Corsola. I don't know, guys. Lapras not performing well on your team. I agree. Normal Sizer isn't that good as well. I don't have a Shadow though, unfortunately. If I had a Shadow, I would definitely run the Shadow one. So let's try one more set and see if we can go. Let's just do this. Let's keep the team for now. Let's try one more set and let's see if I can just kind of play better. That catch was really good, although I still lost. Let's try one more set. One more set. Let's just try one more set. Annihilate. Okay, Annihilate. Okay. Dunsparce! We didn't get a chance to beat up the Dunsparce yet, but don't you worry, we will. Actually, it's probably gonna get scared and run away. Or he'll probably stay in this match and fight it out. And it has an annoying rock slide. I'm not even gonna shield. Whatever. Whatever. I wanted to just punch the Dunsparce in the head right there, but I switched before he had a chance to switch. What an annoying, ugly, stupid Pokemon. All right, now we're gonna punch him right in his butt ugly face. Let's warm up before we do that. We got 8 seconds on the switch timer, don't worry.
KO.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. Here you go. Boom, boom. Yeah, you better run. You better run. Okay, he's gonna shield this for sure. I think we just shield. We're attack boosted now. Obviously we shield, but I mean, what do we do from there? God, dude. Yeah, you guys are right. Sizer just isn't it. Bullet Punch is really only good when it's super effective. Definitely don't shield. Maybe it's a close combat. That would be cool for him. Okay. He's just going with the snowball. It should be enough, I think. Probably not. I'm not gonna shield though, even against his drill run. And then he has a Jellicent in the back and just wins. So annoying. Who do you think he has? So he's got a ghost fighting, a normal. I bet you his last Pokemon's a fairy. How much you wanna bet? How much you wanna bet his last Pokemon's a fairy? I bet you anything. Ready? 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 Told you. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I knew it though. That's just how the meta is right now. Like, Elementals are out the window. No one's playing grass, fire, ground anymore. It's all ghosts. It's all ghosts, fairies, fightings. And the reason is because they're easier to play for low-level players. They don't have a lot of matchups. For example, they don't have a lot of super effective weaknesses. They don't have a lot of, you know, super effective attacks. It's all very neutral, and it's easier to play for people to play ghosts and only have to worry about dark or ghost. If you're a ghost, the only thing you worry about is dark or ghost. So it's easy to play. So this team sucks. Sizer sucks. GG's. Bye-bye on that team. I tried. Sizer sucks. Period. Maybe Shadow Sizer, but regular Sizer is garbage. So, where do we go from here? It's all about ghosts in the meta. Ghost, steel, fairy, fighting, and dark. So what we're gonna do, number one, we're gonna do Corsola. Corsola is a beast and beats a lot of that, for one. For two, we still want to beat fairy. I think we just have to do it in a different way. So I think we're gonna go with... Right now, Tentacruel is my best answer to fairy, but here's what we're gonna do. Shinotech has been absolutely amazing. There's also a problem with water. Water is the only elemental type. And if you didn't know this, water is actually very safe. Water is one of the safest picks you can pick, and that's why people play a lot of water too. In Pokemon, there are 18 different types. Each of these types has a... Sorry, I pressed the wrong one. So you can see on my beautiful type chart, water has 4 resistances and only 2 weaknesses. So water, that's why water runs amok in the meta too, because it's very easy to play. You get a ton of resistances. So Jellicent, water ghost, you know, has a lot of good resistances. So Shinotech, the reason I'm saying that is Shinotech is really good. Water is another one that's a problem, and Shinotech's really good. And we haven't seen a lot of fire today. So normally with Shinotech, you're worried about poison and fire, but we're not going to worry about it today. So I'm going to run Corsola Shinotech, very tanky team. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to throw in some damage, water of my own, and dark of my own. This is a good team. For the current meta, this is good. I like it. Let's do it. Fairies are tough. Fairies beat Greninja, and fairies with Icy Wind like Wigglytuff beat Shinotech, but this will be good. This will be better. Okay, Sandlash. Steel, Snow. We resist the ice, so this is good. We're gonna Night Slash. I expect a shield. We can just stay in this and shield. We don't need to do anything rash. Okay, good shield for him. I mean, good damage, good. So we shield here. One more Night Slash KOs. I'm going to just overfarm a little. I like this better. This is more my play style. We have more damage and speed, and we have better typing for this meta. Okay, we'll just do it again. We'll use shields, that's fine. We're not gonna shield our Corsola, and we're not gonna shield our Shinotech probably. And we got rid of his ice type, so Shinotech's probably free here. He probably doesn't have another answer for grass. Shield, no shield. Perfect, just Night Slash again. We'll probably get off another Night Slash. Shinotech is weak to flying though, and Altaria has a flamethrower. But there we go. Second Night Slash, and then Corsola has Power Gem, which is super effective to Altaria anyways. So let's just switch into that. I'll just save the. Look at this, and look at our fast move damage on Corsola. Has Astonish as a ghost type, which is really good as well. There we go. No problem. Perfect. We love to see it. Not really. That sucks. But Shinotech hard beats the Dusknoir. because Dusknoir only has Ghost and Fighting. We resist Fighting, and the Ghost isn't very strong against Shinotech because we're tanky. And he uses Energy. And our fast move with Shinotech is Ghost as well. So we just fight this super hard. Watch this. GG's. Fast move, and then we Moonblast the Altaria, which will one-shot the Altaria here. Yep, no problem. We're not two Moonblasts yet. Maybe we just Seed Bomb. Yeah, we'll just Seed. Oh, we did get to Moonblast, but I was just gonna Seed Bomb should be enough. Even though it's double resisted, he's got 0 health. I should have Moonblasted. I didn't think I was gonna get there in time, but this should be enough. If he had more health, for sure. But with that, yeah, with that much health, anything wins. There we go. That's a good team. We got damage, we got good typing, we got good bulk, we got everything my heart desires. Except a Dunsparce on the other team. If we can get a Dunsparce on the other team, then we'll be extra happy. But there we go, that's better. Yeah, Sizer just wasn't cutting it for sure. I just want to make sure the count's right. Okay, that's 2. So we are 7 and 5. GG's. Much better. Much, much better. The opponent's team is very old school, I feel like. Yeah. Everyone's running freaking Altaria. That's another one you see a lot of. So Shinotech Moonblast is going to come in handy probably too. But there we go. Now we got a really good team. So let's see if we can just kind of build up here, get some momentum. Shit, this sucks. What do we do? I guess we just shield and spam. We out-spam him. Do we? I'm gonna shield. Even if he's Psychic Fangs, I have to shield. If he throws now, it's a Psychic Fangs. No, this is gonna be an Aura Wheel. Or he's building up for an Aura Wheel. Even if he's Psychic Fangs, we just shield here. Because we have to deal with this problem right now. I'm gonna Night Slash. No, I'm just gonna Hydro Cannon. I do expect to shield anyways, but it's better safe than sorry. The problem is his fast moves hurt too. All right, we should be okay here. I don't even think I shield this. I'm going to. No, I'm not. That's why. It's resisted either way. And I'll probably survive, it'll hurt, but this is better. This is probably another Psychic Fangs. Which is annoying, because that's a lot of damage. Wow. So annoying, really. I don't know the exact counts. And that cost me the game right there, probably. And he gets another Psychic. Okay, thank God. We still got shields, but that was just too much, man. Fucking Morpeko. Just complete snowball against me. And then he has this idiot that could just tank for an hour. Alright. Corsola versus the world here. That's not gonna do it. That's all I got, though. Morpeko's hard. Morpeko's like the worst thing for the Greninja. It paces as fast as the Greninja. Its damage is super effective. It can better bait. It's stronger when it hits. So the only thing I could have done there is try and tank with the Shinotech, which I did, but I didn't expect it to be. We're never getting through this either. God, what an annoying team. All right, I'd lose this one. There's no way. Super annoying. And then the one team we play that doesn't have any of the ghosts and any of the things I mentioned. Just an electric dark, a poison water, and a water. So now grass would have been great against that. Morpeko. What do I do against Morpeko? I just can't beat Morpeko, probably. Yeah. Kaigi. I don't know why it's blocking your emotes. Okay, we don't shield. Hyper Fang's pretty strong, right? I mean, we're still not gonna shield, but okay, crunch. We love to see it. I'm gonna seed bomb. Maybe he doesn't shield, but Moonblast is a big energy cost to try and go for it right away. Maybe not. Maybe I should have. Maybe I will now. You know what? Usually I do. Usually I don't throw that bait. Wow, come on, man. How is it that strong, dude? God almighty, guys. And he saved shields. I could have already one-shot him, and I didn't. I suck at this game, guys. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do against people that just never... And then he has Volt Switch, of course, and I take 2 of them before I switch. I don't know what to do against anything, for one, because I suck. I don't know. Whatever. Nightbot hates my emotes, I guess. I don't... Yeah, I'll have to look at the settings on Nightbot, because I don't know how aggressive it stops spam. We're not out of it. It's just frustrating that I could have got rid of that right away. I didn't. Then I no shield and it's huge damage. He's got 2 shields here. They always have shields against me. I don't know how to do better about forcing shields. I really don't. I feel like it's not always the right play. I feel like people lose against me all the time whenever they don't whenever they save all shields till the end. But like in this case, I think we're still okay. Obviously we win. But that's just frustrating. I feel like, in my mind, I feel like I didn't play that well. We got the win, but like when I thought he used shields. He didn't. I think we still win. I thought he used shields. Never mind. Now we just lose. Why, game? Why do you torture me? Wow. Wow. Thank God I have a really strong Corsola. We get the win. But see what I mean? Like, I feel like... I guess I can just chalk that up to being a tough match. Slime says fellow rat player. GG close. All right, whatever. You know what? I'll just be happy. I'll just be happy. We're doing okay. 6 and 8. I think I'm a perfectionist. I think my problem is I want to crush everyone. When you play video games, it's really fun to just beat the heck out of someone else. And those matches where you barely lose with 1 health, I guess they seem frustrating. Okay, he's gonna run from this, so let's get ready for a switch right away. Okay, Amoongus. Amoongus has foul play and Astonish as well, so this is kind of bad for us, actually. But I mean, he may have Sludge Bomb. I'm gonna shield. Shadow Amoongus. Where do you even get a Shadow Amoongus? And of course, it's a Grass Knot. I shielded because it's Shadow and Amoongus does have foul play. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's running Sludge Bomb on this team because he just threw a foul play. But look at this. God, wow, dude. So annoying. And he gets the perfect timing. All right. Amoongus beats my whole team. Poison into my Grass Fairy. Grass into my Dark. Astonish is super strong as a fast move. I have to throw this. I can't let him get off a Sludge Bomb. He might shield and do that. I hope he does shield. Oh, this game. Now he switches into Charizard. Yep. And I have to... I'm not out of it yet, but I missed a turn there. Yep, you win. Perfect timing every time. One turn I missed, and it lost the whole game. Shadow Among Us is what the algorithm gods are giving me today. Shadow Charizard, Shadow Among Us. No more mercy. Now I'm fucking pissed. No, I'm not really pissed. It's so annoying though. I hate coming on stream with you guys. I want to be silly and have a good time. We're playing a competitive game, but my god, can it get any more competitive than this? Switch. I don't even care. Good. Good. Bring in the Shadow Cacturn. I don't even care. You're gonna get Hydro Cannons too. You better shield. I can beat the Jellicent with 17 other Pokemon. So eat some Hydro Cannons. I'll shield your Trailblaze. We probably just win here. Yep, go away. And he's got an electric. That's hilarious. That's really hilarious. What does this idiot use? Okay. All right. Good. Bring that in. Thank you. We just hard win this. We know shield. Shadow Ball's big damage, but we can tank one. So annoying. See our fast move damage? That's why Shinotech's really good here. Because the Astonish really helps it win this matchup. Expected that. See what I mean? How much fast move damage we're doing here? I can probably farm this down, but I don't think so. Never mind, of course not. I can farm it down with the Corsola now. So we're still okay here. Come on, really? It's probably actually better. Nope, I'm gonna get one. Okay. All right, we win. Shadow Cacturn's not gonna cut it. Yeah. All right, GG's. That's kind of the team I was expecting, to be honest. Actually, not at all. Shadow Cacturn and Magneton. But that was better. That was better for my team than what we've been playing against, so I will take it 100%. Why is this game tormenting me during the week? By the way, tomorrow, no, it's today, Tuesday? So I decided that on Go Battle Thursdays, since we have a ton of different matches and we can have a lot of fun all day long, we're gonna do Go Battle Thursdays random wheel spins, and then we just play a bunch of random teams, and that's more fun, because then we're just playing all kinds of randomness. Win, lose, or draw, we could care less. If you haven't seen the last video, let me show you, it's really fun. We have a wheel, and we enter all the Pokemon that I have available for Great League in this wheel. We spin the wheel randomly to see what team it's gonna give us. And how about that? Shinotech, wow. Talk about, what are the odds of that? 1 in 150 that we get that? If it gives me the exact team I have today, that's 1,000,000 to 1 odds. Go buy a lottery ticket. Nope, Golem. So anyways, that's what's kind of funny, is we get random Pokemon like Golem and Shinotech and Electrode. So that would be a terrible team. But anyways, so we do that on Thursdays. I'm gonna start doing that on Go Battle Thursdays. So make sure you tune in for that because that's gonna be a lot of fun. We're just gonna play all kinds of random teams all day long. It'll be a lot of fun. I drank a lot of coffee this morning, so I have to use the bathroom again. I'll be back 10 seconds.
A creature crawls, a sight so grim. It is the ugliest Pokémon ever designed. No vibrant hues, just dull and dim. A visual crime, one of a kind. Oh, that sparks, my disdain is true. I absolutely hate Dunsparce, it's you. Looks like a bird, but it's a normal type. My feelings for you, I cannot wipe. It doesn't even use no.
Don't worry, I won't make you sit through the entire song and get it stuck in your head all day. By the way, are any of you out there, do any of you happen to be a psychology major? This is a legit question, okay? Maybe I need to get the stream sponsored by BetterHelp because I need help. I grew up playing video games. I was born in the year 1986. Do the math. In 1 month, I celebrate the big 4-0, 40 years old. Yes, I know. See all this gray? I'm an old man to compare to a lot of you guys. But I still act like a little kid playing freaking Pokemon games. Anyways, the reason I say that is I grew up with video games. I was alive when the Nintendo Entertainment System came out. And we got one and played on an old school TV with horrible graphics, horrible color, all that stuff, and it was a blast. I remember specifically watching TV as a very young kid, like a 2-3-year-old, whatever, toddler, whatever. And then when the Nintendo came out and I was able to play it, I remember thinking, what? You can control the TV? Kids nowadays are raised with it, so it doesn't mean anything. They were given a touch screen by the time they could hold a touch screen. So anyways, here's my question. Growing up playing video games my entire life was very competitive. We're talking Mario Karts, split screen, 007, Halo 1 and 2 and 3, Call of Duties, the originals. So I was always competitive. When you play these matches, the culture in video games was always hardcore, trying to win, talking crap about the opponent to the opponent, calling them stupid and ugly and worse words that I'm not gonna say. And it's very hard for me psychologically to break that, and I want to. So my question is, for any psychologists out there, how does one change their way of thinking? Because what I would like to do, I would like to play a match, and when the opponent has a good team, give them credit for it. I want to say, wow, that's an interesting team, good job. Instead of course, this fucking idiot has this fucking Pokemon. And I don't like that it makes me aggressively competitive. So I'm working on it. So my question is, what are some things that someone can do as a way of thinking to change their thinking into more of a positive experience versus it being so competitive and negative? Because I would like to say, oh, wow, what a good catch by that person, instead of, God, they're going to catch my move. So anyways, I'm working on it. I hope you guys are too, because I think that's a better way to play in the community, to praise each other for their good play and their good teams, as alternative and awkward as they are, versus being so hateful and competitive. So if anyone can help me work on that, greatly appreciated. I'm going to work on that right now. I'm going to try and do it. For this match specifically, we're going to do our best to give the opponent as much credit as we can and have a positive experience as if I was playing my best friend and I was happy that they were succeeding. We're going to try. It's hard for me, is my point. I grew up like wanting to criticize and hate the opponent. But let's see. Okay, Talonflame. Unfortunate for this guy. I like the Talonflame, but he does come up against a good matchup. Okay, he pivots into the Lapras right away, which is a good choice. The problem is we resist everything the Lapras throws. So I might just... I'm just gonna tank it. I have Shadow Greninja. and it's not very tanky. But since I resist, I'm gonna tank one. I don't normally do this. I normally switch and run away. But since I can tank one, I might as well. The goal should be to build a hydro cannon here. But the reason I'm not even worried about that is because I can beat the Talonflame with Corsola, who has Power Gem. So I'm not extremely worried about the Talonflame. Okay, and he just no shields. So maybe my grenade. Okay, he just resigned. Okay. Unfortunate for that person. I think that person has a good team, but he's struggling with the same things I was struggling with. He's playing the elemental game, the fire, water, and what happens is when you're running a fire type and you get matched up against a water type, you're already on your back foot. You have to go into another matchup, and you get countered. In this case, his matchup wasn't a counter. It was a safe switch that just didn't work out. So to that person, I feel your pain. I know how it feels, but don't worry. Keep your head up. It's not your gameplay. It's your team. It just is a little bit flawed. That was good. That was positive, right? Let's do that. I like that because that's the kind of energy I want from my stream anyways. I want everyone to come here, watch my streams before bed or whatever time it is, wherever you are, you watch them, and just get overloaded with positivity so you have an amazing day. So let's keep it up. Dusclops, an unfortunate lead for this person as well. Dusclops spams Ice and Ghost, which we resist as well. So we're gonna just go for the Hydro Cannon here. I did that just, yes, for that reason, for that exact reason, to catch a switch out. So, oh no, see, poor guy. We have to switch now. That was unfortunate for that person. I made the right play there. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna shield this. If I'm gonna be shielding stuff that's super effective, it might as well be this, right? Oh, that was a great play. Well, I like it. I like it. Now I'm gonna shield again. Because this time he doesn't. This time he doesn't bait. He does! What a good play. I like it. Good job. Good job, person. The reason he was doing that is because my fast moves were doing big damage to him. And so that's unfortunate for him. I'm gonna use this Nightshade as well. Try and get out a second shield, and then we just go into the Shinotech and win. We can even tank an Ice Beam with the Shinotech. He doesn't shield though, so good job for him. We race him really well here though. So he has to go for Ice Beam, which means he has to shield this now. And the problem for him, my touchscreen's not working, which doesn't matter because it's shielded. The problem for him is I can survive an Ice Beam and probably get to another Seed Bomb. It might be a Skull Bash. Yeah, okay. That's good damage. I can still survive a... Oh, okay. I got super effective. Okay, that's all right. We should still win here. We come down and farm this up with the Greninja. His Ice Punch or Shadow Punch won't get rid of the Greninja. And then we still have the whole healthy Corsola. So we can tank a move here if we need to. We do. I really wish we would have won on that farm right there, but he survives with 1 health. But we can still get off a Night Slash. Yeah, we'll survive that. Night Slash and game over. GG's, GG's. Now we're playing better. Now that we're in a positive state of mind, we're playing better. Our opponents are struggling with their team comps as well. Dusclops is cool. I think Dusclops is like Sizer. I think Dusclops, you're just better off with the Shadow version. I don't think you're scary enough as the regular version to get shields out. Just kind of like Sizer wasn't really doing much. And so that and the Pangoro eating a Hydro Cannon, that was a good attempt to catch that, which is double resisted, but it didn't work. Okay, we run from this. Let's go into the Shinotech here because we have super effective fast move damage. We resist fighting. He does get some farm. Okay, I'm gonna go straight for the Moonblast here because I expect a no shield and this will be good damage. This is a tough team. We no longer have our Sizer, unfortunate. Boom! Big damage. There we go. So that was good. We're just gonna have to give him the same respect and no shields, and we get off the seed bomb. This is bad for him. This is bad for him. Now I might, I'm still gonna no shield. I'm still gonna no shield. Yeah, I'm gonna no shield. I need to save shields for the Rage Fists. Okay, we resist Swift. Icy Wind isn't very strong, but it does debuff us. We're gonna, we don't really farm this very well though, because he reduced our damage, and he resists our damage. So he's in a really good spot here, and we don't even know who his third Pokemon is. Okay, he brings us back. Okay, we double shield this probably. Or I can just all in. Nah, we have to shield one. Because I was gonna say we can all in on the Greninja, but his fast move damage is too strong for Greninja. So I'm gonna bring in Greninja and Night Slash immediately, and it should win. Or I can Hydro Cannon. Oh, he just gives up. Okay, this is good. I'm just gonna Nightshade probably. He's got Payback. He still has shields. Yeah, we should win this. Oh, now especially. We just save shields for Greninja. Even if it's a Payback. We can get to two Hydro Cannons. I think that's all it'll take. Maybe two Hydro Cannons and a Night Slash. And we get off. Do we survive? Okay. Oh, did he get the attack boost? That's unfortunate. Lucky for him. But he spends all of his energy. He only gets one attack boost here. Okay. We don't shield this one. I guess we do. Because it's an air cutter, but it's already boosted. A payback is resisted, so he's just gonna throw air cutters. I don't think the boost will matter. I think we survive. And we just win. GG's. There we go. Now we're on a win streak. All this positive energy we're putting in the universe is coming back now. We're on a win streak. We got a good team. We got a great chat. Everyone in the chat's amazing and beautiful and wonderful. Nice. Fire Buns is spamming. So, A, when I'm in the middle of the match, I don't see chat, so just be patient. B, Firebun says, I sent friend request, by the way, for PvP if it's okay in Great League. I'm not going to play anyone right now. That's not what this is for. But you can join the Discord if you're looking for matches right now. I'm sure there's other people in the Discord that might want to play right now. But on Sundays, I do subscriber Sunday battles. This last Sunday, 2 days ago, we did a tournament, and it was a lot of fun. And I gave out a prize, actually, for the tournament. But this upcoming Sunday, I'm just going to play all subscribers on stream, so it'll be a lot of fun. But I will play with you later on. If you join the Discord and just say, I'll show you the Discord. The Discord has a few channels in it to raid and do a bunch of other stuff. So here's the Discord. You can go into the Discord under PvP battles and say, hey, want to battle, guys? Great League, anyone? And there you go. People will respond and play with you. So you can do that as well if you want to join the Discord. But if you want me to play with you on stream, it'll be on Sunday. If you want me to play with you off stream, it'll be this evening. But anyway, thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate that. And thank you, Miriam, for answering. I Fully Baked says, get a punching bag. I have one. You want to see it?
Final round. Fight. KO.
Even though we're not using, and I still haven't fixed my hair, it's backwards. Even though we're not using Sizer anymore, it's still fun to watch him beat up on Dunsparce. All right. We got 6 more matches. Now we're on a winning streak. So let's see if we can continue on with this team and try and finish off strong with this newfound positive energy we have. I Fully Baked says, LOL, solid. Greninja versus Galvantula. We run from this, but into what? Into Corsola. I think I power gem. I think they're the same amount of energy here. We resist bug, and electric discharge doesn't do very much damage. Yep. Okay, he switches. This is not good. This is really bad. We can survive a hydro cannon. So the sooner I can switch to Shinotech, the better. Looks like I'm gonna have to try and throw this, but at this point, that's just a really good answer for us. So the Gavantula making us switch out puts us behind. He no shields, so good for him. He has Ice Beam too, which is annoying, but I probably shield. I'm gonna shield it. There's no reason to take an Ice Beam when we don't know what else he has. Okay, and we get the farm down, which is excellent. Now we're in a good position. We have a Moonblast too. Let's do that. Double, I don't expect a shield. I expect him to shave shields for the Gavantula here. Double is really bad for my team though, because Double has fighting and maybe he has payback. Sometimes they use payback. More often than not, they use wild charge. I'm assuming on this team he's using payback and body slam because he's already got electric Gavantula. So I expect it to be a body slam. We need to do this. We need to get this sucks too because he's got fighting moves. I think I shield this. Yep, that was the right call. I need to farm this down. I do. All right. We're okay. We're not in the worst position. Come on, touchscreen. If I can get off 2 hydro cannons, I'll be happy. I should be able to. Yep. So that really. Oh no, guys. Now we just lose. That sucks. Come on. Volt switch Gavantula. Okay, good job. Good team. That's a tough team for me. Feraligatr is really, really strong. Just a good Pokemon. Double wild charge forces the shield. That was close. That Volt Switch damage on Shadow Greninja is insane. And that was close. We were spamming there. I'm curious. I want to see. Let's look at the replay. I want to see that damage because that was ridiculous. Good for him. That's a good team. I'm like being ridiculously positive now. Okay, the problem is Double has a fighting move too. So 3 freaking double kicks just melted my health bar too. So he didn't even need charge moves. His fighting moves were enough. So I guess I could have not switched into the Greninja, but if I align the Greninja with the Gavantula, it's bad too. So I was trying to avoid that. But watch this. Even its fast move damage is really strong. So 3 double kicks and 2 volt switches and my entire health bar is gone. 1, 2, 2. Okay. We shield. 3, 4, 5. Okay, he got off 5. So, you know what I should have done? I should have, I guess it didn't matter. Yeah, I did. Okay, so here's where I messed up. What I should have done was I should have, his Volt Switch is going to come out right away. Or did it? I was going to say if his Volt Switch comes out right away, what I should have done was, I should have done my Water Shoryuken first versus throwing first and then trying to farm after. So let's see, does his Volt Switch come out? So if his Volt Switch comes out immediately, that damage goes through. I think it did. So if I would have Water Shoryuken first and then thrown 2 back-to-back Hydro Cannons, I win. So see right here, 1 Volt Switch comes through. So I should have thrown my own fast move on that same timing. But he gets a free Volt Switch there. See, so now he only needs one more. So, and I was trying to charge there. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I throw a fast move and then a charge move, I win.
Final round.
But anyway, it is interesting.
Fight.
That's what's interesting about this game is the way the timings work. I thought, oops.
KO.
That's funny, that was the wrong screen, but I thought that if I threw right away, his Volt Switch wouldn't have come out in time, but I was wrong. All right, that was pretty good though. 4 out of 5 in that set. So we are exactly even, 10 and 10. So we need to win at least more than we lose in this set to have a winning day. What will your team be for Electric Cup? I don't know if I'm gonna play Electric Cup, guys, because regular Great League will be available during Electric Cup, and to me it sounds like a nightmare. Maybe I'll try one day, but it sounds like a disaster. I don't know, maybe we'll see. To answer your question, I don't have one. I think if I was going to make one, probably more Pico sounds pretty good. Emolga, no, that's not good. You're probably better off with like the spammiest things. The only thing that really has ground moves are Heliolisk and Stunfisk, and both of them are banned. So, I don't know. I think that's going to be a nightmare. I probably won't even play it. It sounds like a disaster. All right, here we go. Greninja versus Weezing. This is bad. Weezing's kind of bad for my whole team. Switch, come on. See, like, I don't understand that. I was pressing, God, how fast is that? I just lose here. Not what I want to see. Unbelievable. Why would he ever switch out of that? If I was him, I never switch out of that. You could just spam brutal swings for an hour against my Corsola. All right, he did me a favor. He's letting my Corsola live. I probably survived this. If it's an Ice Punch, I definitely do. Drill Run. Okay, I still survived that. All right, he did me a huge favor there. Weezing, and yeah, Weezing just beats my whole team. I hope he doesn't have Sludge. Either way, Sludge or Overheat, I have to shield. If he has Brutal Swing, he doesn't have Sludge. Okay, he does. We're double weak to Sludge. That's why I said this Pokemon beats my whole team. I can't even tank this, dude. He literally just wins. And his Fairy Winds are super effective into my... Okay, he makes a terrible switch. Look at this fast move damage, though. Oh, wow. This team is crazy. Double Fairy. Double Fairy and then an Ice Steel. He wins. Good job. There's no way to beat him. He has 2 shields. All right. I didn't even think about the Weezing. Weezing beats my entire team easily. He Brutal Swings my Corsola. He Fairy Winds my Greninja. And he Sludges my Shinotech. So let's change that. Because we can't deal with that. I do like the Shinotech. But I guess that's kind of a one-off. Not many people have Weezing, but if they do, we just lose. Let's do this, just for fun. Berserker's kind of cool. Berserker has Trailblaze and Night Slash, I believe, which I can actually switch. Close combat. Ooh, let's do that. Berserker's interesting. Berserker's just a steel type, so it's got really good moves. It has metal sound, which is really good, but it just doesn't have very much bulk. It's not glassy, but it's not bulky. Okay, Shadow Cradilly. This is actually pretty good for us, if I'm not mistaken. We outrace it. So we're just gonna spam. I think we just shield and spam. Okay, it shields, especially if it shields. Now we watch for the catch, because if we're outpacing it, it may just want to catch. Okay, it doesn't. He'll probably tank one now, but watch the Berserker. I got metal sound, super effective damage. Ready? And he double shields. Boom! Boom! Ah, it's not that strong. I thought it'd be stronger. Okay, double shadows. He's got no shields. This is gonna hurt a lot. And he only has, what, Ice Punch and Shadow Punch, so we just survive. We're not extremely tanky, but we can survive a freaking Shadow Punch. Yeah, I'm gonna no shield. I should have shielded since I already have the attack boost, but it's okay. Because I'm gonna close combat the Cradilly. Now I'm gonna shield. If I can even farm him down. Yeah, I guess a Trailblaze wins. And then whoever comes back in is getting a freaking close combat to the face. I don't even care if it's a ghost type. That's the button I'm pressing. I'm underthrowing this. Here we go. Ready? Oh, I don't have enough charge. Come on. Get there. Nope, not even close. All right, no problem. We're still in really good shape here. Berserker's interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna save the Shinotech because oh, he does acids though. See how much damage that does? Okay. I wanted to save the Greninja just in case he has a fire type, but God, those acids are double effective shadow damage. That's what I mean when I say we're double weak to that. Oh no. Okay. That sucks. This will do good damage. I think he wins on charge priority against my Shinotech though. Okay, too late. Should have done something. Should have done something. I think we win. I think one Astonish wins. Oh yeah, that's not enough. Now we get off a free move. Yep. GG's. Double Shadow, Cradilly, Dusclops, and we get the win. I like this team. Shinotech's great. Shinotech is just such a good Pokemon. Lairon with Metal Sound, Body Slam, and Rock Tomb. That's really good too. I have a Shadow one that I'm waiting to build. I have a few. So I think I have at least 2 that have good PvP stats. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be cool. You must try out Lairon sometime. Double Fairy and one is Carbink. That trainer has no self-respect. If I had Metal Sound on that, then you're quadruple strong, Steel into Carbink. Oh, that's terrifying for Carbink. Yeah, you don't want to face that. All right, we got 3 more matches. Okay, Cradilly again. Regular Cradilly this time. So I think I shield once, Hydro Cannon once, and then switch into Berserker again. Berserker's a good safe switch unless he has fire. Or I can just stay in if he's gonna just no shield. Now I shield for sure, obviously. Maybe I safe switch into the... I'm double weak to fire, I didn't even realize that. So let me save a Hydro Cannon. And now I'll switch. I didn't even realize with this team, now I'm double weak to fire. Okay, Rock Tomb doesn't do a lot of damage. Shoot. Purify it. Shadow Lairon has no bulk. Who needs bulk when you can just attack, attack, attack? Come on. God, really? That was way too much damage there. Of course he has fire. Why wouldn't he? Oh, no. And 2 shields. Shit. We just lose. I didn't even realize I'm double weak to fire. See, that's what I mean. I just gave him a free incinerate there. I shouldn't do that. I should not do that. I need to come in and at least farm 1. That's a huge deal. Doesn't matter, I lose. He double resists. All he's got to do is shield and win. All right, this isn't gonna work. This team's not gonna work. How come the moment I switch to a double weak fire team, they have Talon Flames again? GG's. That's why this team's not good. That's why I take a lot of time to build my teams up, but I didn't with this team. Let's do this. Why not? Why not? We only got 2 matches left anyways. Scyther was double nerfed this season and the non-shadow sucks anyways. Yep, we figured that out. It definitely sucks. We run from this. I Fully Baked says the PvP mode on this game was built by actual retards. Completely agree. Alright, well. Primate's not good. We resist him with poison too. Not the Rage Fist, but the fighting. And this is Shadow Bastodon, by the way. I don't like Shadow Bastodon. If you're gonna use Bastodon, just use regular. You're sacrificing a ton of defense to get a little bit of offense with this Pokemon. I'll show you exactly what I mean after this match. Fine, I expected that. Okay, now he's hard stuck in this though. So he's not gonna do anything. We don't even shield. So I don't like the hard pivot for him. He really wanted to get in that matchup, but it ain't gonna work. I don't even throw, I just farm him down here. This is how you deal with the Primate, but it still sucks. He still got a lot of work done. And he still has 2 shields, so it's like, I'm still way behind here. That sucks that I have to use this energy. Alright, Greninja's got to take it home against someone with 2 shields, which he's not going to, so GG's. Okay, there's 1. Who's he got? Of course he's got a grass type, dude. Come on. Alright, well. What can you do? He's just got the hard answer. He's got fighting and grass into my Shadow Greninja. Yep. There's no way to win. This is why people only play meta. Because you can't win if you don't play meta. You can't win if you don't play top meta. Which I'm not going to. I'm going to play the opposite right now. Because I don't even care. I don't even care. Who needs bulk? Who's crazy? Here we go. I bet you we win. Anyone want to take a bet? Who wants to take a bet that we win this match with this team? This is how you beat meta. By playing anti-meta. Okay, this will probably one-shot it, to be honest. Okay, good job. Look at this fast move damage, super annoying. I guess that's one way to deal with Morpeko, is having something with really strong fast move pressure. That's probably the best way, to be honest. Morpeko's so hard to play against. If you don't have the answer, it's just tough to find it. I'll probably just give up on it at this point. I guess it's too late. Nah. We're beating him to Aura Wheels, so... Okay. I don't know. We let the Morpeko go down. We get, so we're winning switch priority here. He resists my furry cutters on pincer, so I just got to do this. We resist, no, we don't resist ice. I tried to go for a catch there because this is dynamic punch and it just one-shots me. Oh, he doesn't go for it. Okay. That's so whack, dude. We have to farm this down, which we're not going to. It's too spammy. Alright, GG's on the meta teams. I think here's what I'm gonna do for tomorrow. I like to have fun, which we do. We have fun. But I often come to the stream with teams that I think are just going to be kind of fun, maybe do something really well, which will be entertaining to watch. But I don't often show that I actually am pretty good at the game. Which I'm not, for the record. But I'm better than what I show by playing teams like this. By starting with the team out as an experiment, having fun with it, switching into a slapped together team, and then kind of finishing out the stream. So here's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna give it my absolute all. Try hard Luke Superstar, which you never see. You very rarely see it on the stream. But it's been about 3 days in a row now, I guess 2, where these super try hard meta teams are starting to frustrate me. Because I'm like, we're just trying to have fun here. And they're like, nope, we're here to win. If you don't like it, go play somewhere else. And so tomorrow, I am coming up with a team so good, you're going to want to copy it. And I'll tell you this right now. It's an anti-meta team. It's going to be an anti-meta team. So let me show you this, actually, while we're waiting. I'm waiting, not while we're waiting, but while I have the thought. Here's old Luke Superstar's channel. Oops, that's not it. Now you get to see my views for that video. Good job. Here's old Luke Superstar's channel. There's me live. So, as you can see, I do not play meta teams. We got Gothitelle, which is like 900 in the meta. Shadow Tyranitar, which is like 800 in the meta. Camerupt here, which is like 400 in the meta. Palmont, which is not even in the top 100. Incineroar, which isn't in the top 100. Breloom, which isn't even in the top 100. Only Fairies, which is never a good idea. Electrode, which is cool, but not in the top meta. Trevenant, which isn't in the top meta. Grimmsnarl, which is not in the top meta. Lurantis isn't. Magcargo's eh. This is not. Shadow Cacturn. So, my point is, you can see that I don't play meta teams. So, that being said, this team right here on this match, I was tired of losing, so I built this team. I did really, really well with this team. I finished out the day with 16, what is that? 17 and 6, I think 18 and 7 was the final. 17 and 8 maybe. So on this video, I spent some time to build this team. This was one of the teams where I said, I was tired of losing, so I built this team. And it was really, really good. I have a full-on spreadsheet that I made that I do sometimes, which this doesn't explain a lot, but trust me, it's kind of just in the process right now. But a full spreadsheet to make sure all of my coverages were perfect, all of my typing and my moves and everything was invincible. And that's what I did for that team, and I've done it on other teams before. But I don't do that a lot. Most of the time, I just find a really cool Pokemon that I haven't played. I'll kind of save PvP stat Pokemon, and I'll be like, today we caught a freaking, I don't know. I already have all these. Like one of these. I forget the name. But anyway, and then I say, okay, let's build a team around that. Like Sizer, for example, and it doesn't work out. But tomorrow, we need a Mimikyu showcase if you plan to build on its debut. We'll see, maybe. That might be something. Probably not tomorrow, because I don't even know if I'm gonna catch a PvP stats one, but I'll do this. If we do catch one tomorrow, we'll at least use it once or twice in the video so we can get a showcase for sure on stream. Promise. But I'm not gonna build a team around the Mimikyu. I'm going to look through my absolute best Pokemon, my top performers. You know, we got rank 1 Licky, Azumarill, Morpeko we did really well with. And I'm going to come up with a team that's going to beat the meta. I promise you. That's my promise for tomorrow's video. So make sure you tune into that. It's going to be a lot of fun. On Thursday, we're going to go absolutely back to crazy mode and just have fun with random wheel spin teams. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you again tomorrow. And we're going to win. I talked about, but I'm also going to say this. I talked about being competitive as well, and that's something I want to work on the stream. I think that it was more fun to play in a positive environment and a mindset to where we can give the opponent credit for their teams and not get flustered and frustrated. And so we're going to do that as well. Even though we're going to try to win tomorrow and we're going to have a really good team, we're going to have fun and stay positive and have a good day, even if we don't win, which we're going to win. Trust me. When this old noggin gets a ticking on teams, I'm pretty good at team building. Executing said team during a live match with counts is a different story. But as far as building teams, I'm really good at that. My background in Pokemon is from BGC, where it's all about team building. It's not about fast reactions, it's about team building. And I'm good at that. So tomorrow we'll have that, I promise you that. Guaranteed, no problem. So anyways, have a good rest of the day. See you on Discord. This evening on Discord, I'm going to be testing some Pokemon and some combinations out. So if you want to play me with your best team, your meta team, sometimes we play each other and some people are just like throwing triple shadow teams and stuff because it's fun. It's not competitive. It's not rewards. But tonight, if you play me, bring your best team so I can see if I can beat them and try some stuff out. Have a good day. Happy Tuesday. See you tomorrow for an amazing team. Promise. Guaranteed. 100%. Lock it down. No doubt. Anyways, enjoy me beating up Dunsparce one last time.
Final round. Fight. KO.
I lied. We're going to beat him up a few times.
Final round. Fight. KO.
One more time for good measure.
Final round. Fight. KO.
That's so funny. I do some animation stuff. It's very rare, but that's what I do. That's what my degree's in. My degree's in digital photography, so I do all this stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna start bringing more stuff like this to the stream too, because I think it's a lot of fun. It gives me a chance to exercise my creative background and animation skills and stuff. So tomorrow we'll have something too, something really fun. So I hope you look forward to that. Have a wonderful day. I'm really leaving this time. Bye.